This is the WP Week podcast, powered by Profile Press and WP Job Openings. This week's WordPress Roundup captures a mix of evolving priorities and major ecosystem developments. Profile Press lets you sell subscriptions, digital downloads, courses, and restrict content with Stripe and PayPal integrations. And WP Job Openings is the easiest way to set up a professional career page and start accepting applications in just minutes. While new releases kept arriving this week, the spotlight was shared between legal disputes, business decisions, and long-term ecosystem changes. We'll begin with another development in the ongoing trademark dispute between WP Engine and the WordPress Foundation. WP Engine has opposed the Foundation's Canadian trademark applications for managed WordPress and hosted WordPress. The company argues that both terms are widely used across the industry to describe WordPress services and are descriptive rather than distinctive. The filing also raises objections related to bad faith, registrability, and entitlement to use the trademarks. This follows a similar move in the United States earlier this year. In February, WP Engine filed a consolidated opposition with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, arguing that the trademarks are generic and merely descriptive. It also claimed there was no bona fide intent to use the marks and alleged fraud in the applications. The WordPress Foundation has already secured trademark rights for these terms in the United Kingdom, Australia, and the European Union. Moving on to WordPress Core, there's been a change of direction for WordPress 7.1. The classic block will remain available in the inserter after community feedback prompted the team to reverse its earlier decision. Marinette and Asaf said the classic block will continue working as it does today, with no changes required for users or developers. The related filter and migration notice have also been removed, and the Enable Classic Block plugin will be retired. In core development, a new proposal aims to expand the Core Abilities API in WordPress 7.1. It introduces 3 new read-only abilities covering settings, content, and users. The goal is to make WordPress installations more readable for AI agents while creating a consistent pattern for future abilities across other parts of Core. Looking ahead to the next major release, the WordPress 7.1 schedule has now been announced. Beta 1 arrives on July 1.5, followed by release candidates beginning on August 5. The code freeze takes place on August 18th, with the final release scheduled for August 19th during WordCamp US. The test team will also replace its regular future milestone patch testing sessions with dedicated WordPress 7.1 test scrubs. Meanwhile, core bug scrubs will continue twice a week throughout the release cycle. The community team is also planning improvements to its documentation. Aditya Kane has proposed reorganizing the handbooks by audience, making them easier to navigate for contributors. The proposal also includes separate sponsor and speaker handbooks, along with a volunteer working group to audit and maintain the documentation. Elsewhere in the editor, Gutenberg 23.5 has been released. The update adds inline image cropping for the cover block, a unified device preview with a resizable editor canvas, and expanded responsive styling controls. Over in WooCommerce, version 10.9.3 is now available. The release fixes a fatal error affecting email notifications when filtered mail callbacks returned unexpected values. WooCommerce also shared progress on reducing its GitHub issue backlog, with open issues dropping from more than 2,600 at the start of June to under 1,900. Automattic has quietly acquired the webhosting.com domain. Whois records now list Automattic as the registrant following a transfer from AT&T through Mark Monitor. The company has not announced any plans yet, and the domain currently displays a coming soon page. WordFence has also published its latest weekly vulnerability report. Between June 22 and June 28, researchers disclosed 199 vulnerabilities affecting 169 plugins and 9 themes. Rounding out the WordPress news, Weebly has announced that it will wind down services in 67 countries. Customers in affected regions can no longer publish new pages from June 29. Sites will be unpublished in September, while account access will remain available until late December for downloads and domain transfers. Turning to community news, Woosa has made its WooCommerce dropshipping and marketplace plugins free for everyone. Jessica Risch said the move was made possible by the company's support services and payments business. She also introduced the Woosa Collective, a new initiative focused on improving WooCommerce accessibility while creating shared earning opportunities for developers, agencies, and plugin sellers. Another legal dispute has also emerged in the WordPress ecosystem. Seahawk has filed a lawsuit against Cloud Linux in the Delaware Court of Chancery. Seahawk alleges that Cloud Linux used confidential information from their partnership to develop the competing Autopilot WP platform. The court has temporarily restrained Autopilot WP while the case moves forward. Cloud Linux has confirmed it ended its business relationship with Seahawk, but said the decision was unrelated to Seahawk's service quality. DLX Plugins will shut down its commercial operations on October 1. Ronald Hureca said the decision was driven by the financial challenges of running an independent WordPress plugin business. Most premium plugins will become open source, while eligible customers will receive license-free versions before the sunset date. Another notable change involves Gato GraphQL. Leonardo Lasoviz announced that the plugin will no longer be distributed through the WordPress.org plugin repository. Future releases will instead be available through the Gato plugin store. He cited update windows, SVN uploads, translation workflows, and limited directory traffic as the main reasons for the move. WP Beginner is celebrating its 17th anniversary with a giveaway worth more than $10,000. 39 winners will receive premium licenses across a range of WordPress products. MotoPress is building a trusted directory of WordPress service providers. Agencies, freelancers, developers, and small teams are invited to apply to help customers with customization, integrations, and development projects. Search and Filter has previewed an update focused on AI. Ross Morsali says the new abilities system will allow AI agents to control features on WordPress sites, especially when MCP is installed. The company also announced a new partnership with Presidium. Tutor LMS 4.0 is set to launch on July 8. The release introduces a redesigned learning interface, improved quizzes, enhanced instructor workflows, and several other improvements. Link Central URL. Shortener 1.7.1 introduces link in bio pages along with automated email insights reports. The update also includes enhanced QR code customization and several usability improvements. Static Studio has launched a new command line interface for AI-powered WordPress workflows. The CLI supports site creation, imports, deployments, backups, domain management, log inspection, performance checks, and integrations with AI coding tools. WP Bakery 9.0 beta is now available for testing. The update focuses on performance, editor improvements, developer tooling, and compatibility ahead of its planned release later this month. Gravity View 3.0 introduces themes, AI-powered view creation and editing, and native integrations with Divi, Beaver Builder, and Elementor. WPIU Dev has rolled out its first round of improvements for M-hosting. The update fixes early issues, strengthens security, improves media delivery, and refines the hub experience. Support for additional official templates is the next major focus. Novara Mira Visual is introducing a new way to build WordPress sites with AI. The experimental browser workspace lets users watch iAgents edit WordPress sites in real time. Gutenberg is supported in the free version, while Elementor and Brick support are available in the Pro edition. Affiliate WP now lets merchants pay international affiliates in their local currency through Stripe. The feature is available for eligible Stripe accounts in the United States and the United Kingdom. Document Library Pro is expanding beyond WordPress. Katie Keith has launched a SaaS version that brings the searchable document library experience to websites on any platform. Meanwhile, Business Bloomer is moving toward a subscription-based model. Rodolfo Malogli said the shift begins with the Business Bloomer Club and will later extend to products and sponsorships as he focuses on delivering value more frequently. Pavel Chirici has questioned whether the featured plugins section on WordPress.org should give more visibility to established plugins, instead of focusing mainly on new ones. He believes highlighting reliable plugins with between 1,000 and 50,000 installs would improve discovery. Grade has appointed Barry Coolidge as its new Chief Technology Officer. After several months of collaboration behind the scenes, he now joins the leadership team to help shape the company's long-term product roadmap. The latest recipient of the Yoast Care Fund is Drumil Kambani. The award recognizes his continued contributions to the WordPress community. Finally, let's wrap up with some new projects from around the ecosystem. AgentMod is a new AI agent platform that orchestrates native WordPress abilities. WP Search Filter Test Lab provides a local WP CLI environment for testing search and filter plugins. MinAdmin introduces a modern single-page WordPress admin built on the REST API. An open-source AI-powered malware removal tool aims to detect, clean, and harden compromised WordPress sites. Uno iStudio helps generate layouts and landing pages with native WordPress blocks. Network Style Override brings centralized CSS and theme JSON management to WordPress multi-site networks. Neural Forms combines drag-and-drop forms with AI-powered lead management features. Gravity Forms has also released 2 new add-ons. Feedback creates public idea boards, while versioning adds built-in version control for forms. That wraps up this week's Roundup, packed with releases, milestones, new tools, and plenty of movement across the ecosystem. Thanks for listening to the WP Week podcast, sponsored by Profile Press and WP Job Openings. We'll catch you next week with more stories from the world of WordPress.